we acknowledge you.
Sa akin napanood nyo kanina, patikim pa lang po yun. Hindi po yun exact kung mapapanood. Diba? Tama?
Magbabago pa po.
May pagbabago pa po yan. So, may question po ba tayo mula sa ating mga bisita? Yes, Frida. Kaya mo bang mag-modulate? Meron po tayong mic? Kaya mo ba yan?
On na lang.
Ayan. Frida from Theater Fans Manila.
To Iman, can you give us a background on your relationship, maybe with your family, and what drew you to be part of this production?
Walang paligoy-ligoy nandun kaya.
No, sorry, kasi I was thinking about if I should address na if I was related or not. Pero kasi I really think that it shouldn't be an issue and it shouldn't be talked about kasi dapat bigyan ng pansin yung mismong play. Pero I don't know, maybe just to get it over with para wala nang tanong, related po ako. Not that near, very far. Born and raised here in QC, so I don't really know about yung hindi ako part ng inner circle. So I guess the thing that drew to me dito kasi in-invite ako ni Guelan, very thankful ako doon. And that bihira pa kasi ang play na kumbaga play or any type of media na binibigyan ng pagkatao yung mga, let's say, sina Janjalani, ganyan. They're all pertain to us terrorists, pero in fact, they have their own histories, they have their own reasons. I'm not saying that justified lahat ng ginawa nila, but it's that we have to take note that they're humans as well. They all have their own way of thinking, ganyan. And very close kasi sa akin culturally, though I'm not from Basilan, my family's from Maguindanao and Cotabato. Pero very close pa rin siya kasi a lot of these things, like child soldiers, they also happen to like my relatives, my cousins, ganyan. So, magandang way siya sa mag-shine ng light sa issues about these things and that these things happen. Kasi for some reason, some people don't think they're possible, but they really are, not just in the Philippines. So, ayun, I hope I answered your question.
Thank you.
Yes. This is the first time na mamimit ko si Iman, no? And welcome to this room. And it's very interesting that we have her. Kasi ngayon, since the year 2000, we have been conducting playwriting workshops for Moro and Lumad emerging playwrights. We're looking forward that this interaction and this collaborative effort can bring about original works coming from the Muslim community and also from the Lumad. And hopefully soon, Tanghalang Pilipino will be producing works by playwrights coming from within the Muslim communities and also the Lumad communities. So we're very happy to have her.
Touch po ako.
Prinsesa po.
Featuring
You can be the link.
Ayan. Si Iman po ang link. Yes. Prinsesa din po siya. Sige, Frida.
Follow-up question to Guelan. Can you tell us more about the experimental part of the piece and how it's documentary theater?
Yes. Okay, so apart from the script, we're also working with research materials with the help of our dramaturg, Vix, fresh from UK. Just graduated, got her MMA in
dramaturgy.
chemistry. Yes, so she's helping me, she's also from Mindanao. She's helping me. So, kinukuha namin yung script ni Miss Malou, supported by research. And then, we mean it when we say staging by me and the AC because kahapon lang they've been creating their own material. So, I enjoy this process because I'm not as tired because I don't direct per se. It's a drawing of energy and then just curating it and trying find a way to orchestrate everything. And I suppose that's what we mean by experimental, because not a lot of people do that. I look up to si Patlawin, for example, J.K. Alicoche, who called this champion device theater. And so we're trying that out with such a ripe material that needs to be said. And in that way, the actors actually have a responsibility na they're not just vessels to tell the story, but they're storytellers themselves, meaning they stick their necks out. No? They own the material as much as I have a sense of ownership over it, the dramaturg has a sense of ownership over it. Of course, Miss Malou ako. Pero sila rin equal footing kami lahat with the artistic team. Highly collaborative, and I'm having fun. Ang bigat ng topic, pero kahapon lang tawanan, saya-saya. So that's the experiment. And documentary theater because we're basing it off archival materials and recent history.
I-note lang po natin na, kasi hindi namin nasabi kanina, sorry po, Batang Mujahideen is staging by Guelan,
Varella, Luarca.
Ayan, Varella. Kailangan daw kasi masabi yung middle name. Guelan, Varella, Luarca. Wala dito kasi. Ano?
Guelan, Varella.
Yun. Yun. With the Tanghalang Pilipino Actors Company. Yun. So, ninote ko lang kasi hindi namin sabi. Sorry. Okay. May next question pa po? Yes po. Kaya po ng mic. Ayan.
Hello, I'd like to ask if there was any immersion on the part of TP facilitating, the artist to understand the material more. Because you've done this for Katsuri, so I think you've had something similar for this material.
Tatak.
Ang unang sagot, wish lang namin. Si Guelan actually expressed that desire para makapag-immersion, and I tried contacting friends na pwedeng tumulong, pero hindi nagkaayos-ayos. Naubusan na kami ng oras until tumama naman yung naging attitude ni Guelan as director na parang we can't own it, we can't claim that we know everything about what happened, we can't claim that we know everything about the Muslim culture. So yung kanilang experiment was very educational, pati ako merong input si Dominic na nag-attend ako, parang first time kong nakuha yung ibang historical information, remote and recent. Kaya ako mismo parang na-educate. In that sense, parang merong immersion. And until today, I've been trying to contact friends, Muslim friends, and other friends who are in organizations na ang kanilang gustong magawa ay tumulong doon sa pag-resolve ng conflict with Muslims and Christians. Meron kong kaibigan sa International Initiatives for Dialogue at saka yung International Alert na nangako naman sila na natutulong kung parang equivalent, if we can say that, nung immersion. I also contacted a good friend who worked with us sa isang production namin dati, yung Madonna Brava. He's a Muslim at nangako rin siya. Darating siya sa Pasinaya ng CCP, and he promised to be with us para man lang makapag-share ng kanyang kaalaman dito sa topic na to. Although, medyo natatakot din siya sa pag-share. Huwag niya na i-announce mag-share.
Off the record po yan.
Ano natin?
Ano din po kasi, it's been a good experience watching the Actors Company and Guelan collaborate and experiment. But we've tried so much to ground ourselves. So yun nga, I've approached the AC and Guelan providing historical context.
providing recent history, not just news clippings, but going back to the actual history of Basilan, going back to the Yakan, and how Islam and Christianity began to go into the island. So we've been really, hindi lang, we acknowledge that the experiments that we're doing, we've looked at the context, and of course we've tried, like sabi nga ni Tatang, we've tried to immerse ourselves, pero na-realize din namin na yung removal namin from it, because hindi naman talaga kami taga doon. So we're trying to be as sensitive as we can, but we're not, like what Guelan said in one of our rehearsals, which I really like, we're not going to approach this with fear. We're going to approach this with care, with as much research that we can do, but we're not going to approach this with fear.
Ang ganda.
Actually, I have a follow-up question for Miss Malou. I wanted to know how the material came to.
I'm fascinated by what they said, that they saw to it na they don't approach it with fear. To tell you frankly, among the plays that I have written, I was so afraid of this material when I was writing it. I had years of research. Well, I come from Mindanao. I was there at 6 years old in Mati, up to college, second year. So I know that. In fact, one of the things that I cannot forget is in Mati was passing by the palengke and seeing a Maranao vendor sitting there. The year after, he was still sitting there. And the year after, when I was on vacation, he was still sitting there. I said, why is he sitting there? Why is he just sitting there his entire life? So all this now accumulated in my consciousness. And then when I was in NCCA, I was very lucky, the 3 years that I was there, to really go to the Lumad communities because of our Artists for Crisis workshops, and to interact with the Muslim communities, not only in Marawi, but also in Tawi-Tawi and in Bulo, yung ganon. So that was part of the entire research. That's why I always say that this is my final play, because research takes years, and I'm in my last quarter. So I said, yeah, I think this might be my final play, because it takes so long and it's so difficult to write a play. But in Dimatali, I visited Dimatali in Zamboanga when I was in Communication Foundation for Asia with a teacher who is now in OPAC. And there, the ordinary Muslim and the ordinary Christian, they were living peacefully together. So it is possible, it is a reality. I mean, it is there that they can live. We Christians just have to look at them not as second-class citizens like the Lumans, but as equals in economic opportunities, educational opportunities, leadership, and in the political field also. So yun, but I must tell you, I haven't set foot in Basilan itself. A priest, Father Calvo, when I was touring Zamboanga, said, that's Basilan. I was waiting for them to invite me to go there, but no, they didn't invite me. But this was during the time where the kidnapping and the ransom is prevalent.
Any other questions? Magandang yes, Sir Amadis.
Good afternoon. I have two questions. The first question this is an advocacy, socio-political play. Isn't there the danger of a backlash first from the far right, and second from the art for art's sake people who will consider it propaganda? The second question is, are you going to show the play in the homeland of the Yakan, Basilan? Thank you.
Sir Manis, backlash. I suppose we are in the middle, in the thick of creating the material that I don't think we have the headspace to think about. Parang let it come, because we know of our good intentions. It is an honor for us to be staging a play by Miss Malou. Look at her biography and her playwriting history. It's all for the good. She's a freedom fighter. So there. We know where we are. And for those who are for art's sake, we 2020 na. 2020 na ho, ang daming gutom. Parang daming namatay. Parang art for art's sake pa rin tayo. Parang, ba yun? So I suppose, Sir Manis, for us to survive, we won't worry about them first. And we'll deal with it when it comes. For showing this in Basilan, wow, that's a dream. But I would like to insist, and this is just me, I don't know if everyone agrees, but this is just me, that if there will be, let this play be shown everywhere, but siguro hindi na kami, parang let it be other groups taking over the script, various languages. The script is there for anyone to just take and produce. It was Tata Nanding's courageous idea na let's stage this. Hindi ko naman ako kinuha. So hopefully the dream is.
Yeah. Can I add something to that? I think we do not have any fear of a backlash because the material shows the different points of view. There are scenes wherein there are characters that convey the sentiment of the Moro peoples. Why, for example, they are willing to even join the world jihad if things do not improve in their country. Because let's face it, no? From the American period, people have been coming in, and they have been losing their lands, ancestral lands, and they don't have the same opportunities, and they are not in the midst of poverty. But the play also shows their point of view. You know, why they're fighting, for their rights to be recognized by the government. And it's very timely because we just have passed the Bangsamoro organic law. And it will only succeed if there's a change, not only of the mindsets, but of the hearts of the leaders, especially the Christian community. So we are targeting the Christian community as audience because they are the majority that can shape the success of the unity, hopefully, of the unity of the Lumad and the Moro and the Christian peoples. A propaganda, I don't think so, but they did not show it. They did not show that it revolves around the situation of a child, a Yakan Muslim child. But I will not say more, no? You might not watch it, but it is about the family and how they are. So dito pumapasok yung Lumad and how they are part also of the prevailing cultural discrimination. And hopefully we can lessen that because the Spaniards came in 1521. Why do we still have these remnants of discrimination for our Muslim brothers and Lumad brothers and sisters? We think that we have a role as artists to change that. If you change the mindset, it's superficial. You have to change the heart. You have to change the inner acceptance of the Christian community. We are the majority in the Philippines, but in the ASEAN, we are a minority. I think we should give an example or a situation wherein the Christian community can have equal opportunities given to the Muslims and the Lumads, the indigenous peoples. So I hope you can watch it because we're not revealing the main situation, no? The pivotal characters and the main situation of the family of the Yakan Muslim.
Thank you.
Nagdagdagan ko lang yung tanong ni Amadis. Amadis knows that kami ni Malou ay anak ng PETA. Yung pinalabas namin sa PETA during the Marcos period. Matatakot talaga minsan yung ibang manonood. Tsaka kami rin naman. During that time, may takot kami. But, I think during that time, ang choice mo ay aarte ka ng may tabulman, huwag ka na lang umarte. O kaya, umarte ka na lang sa ibang companies. And I think we have both internalized that na when you do theater, you can only do theater na masarap sa loob mo kung tungkol ito sa totoo. Yung well-researched naman lagi ang ginagawa namin productions, yung mga ginawa ni Malou noon and our other playwrights in PETA, lahat noon may immersion, may research, may resource persons. So hindi propaganda lumalabas because it's based on truth. And yun din ang isang prinsipyo na sinusunod namin. Hindi ko pwedeng puro taas ka mo o lalo na yung babang pa mo. Kailangan kailangan nakabase sa totoo at dapat talaga malalim ang pag-research. Pero yung aesthetics dapat mataas pa rin. Yung sa Arts for Art's sake, parang hindi naman yata namin kilala yun. Arts for Art's sake, hindi na lang kami dito.
Thank you. Any other questions?